Hey, listen, so I know you guys don't like to get too in the weeds when it comes to the actual business of managing the football team behind the scenes, the only part of FIFA that I'm good at, but I just want to bring you up to date. It's January 31st. It's the end of the January transfer window, and I have made some astonishing signings. Admittedly, these are signings that will not show up today. In fact, as of today, our squad has gotten somewhat worse because Jake, the Golden Child Reeves, put in a transfer request and insisted that he leave. The board insisted that I agree with him, so I had to sell him. That was upsetting, not least because we already had a pretty weak midfield and really nobody for that central attacking midfield role other than 19-year-old Alfie Egan, who also got sold, and Camps, who's right there now. He's a 62 overall, but he is a ginger, so that's something. Those are the players we sold. It was difficult to say goodbye to them. I think we also sent out on loan one of our strikers, but it was Barnett, who you haven't seen much of this season. I don't think you'll miss him too bad. However, I have made some signings for the ages. What I did was I signed players who were nearing the end of their contract and so could be signed starting next season. They will be Wimbly Womblys. They accepted pre-contract offers. Those players are Fernando Belushi, or as we're going to call him, John Belushi. This is an incredible player. He's like a 79 quality, really, really great player. You know who else I signed, Meredith? Kaká, the Brazilian genius. Kaká, the actual Kaká. Now, some will say he's 35 years old. Shut your mouth, okay? Brazilians never get old. You could put Pele, 62 years old, on a soccer pitch right now. He'd be better than half of Hull. And we would do well to be as good as Hull. Next season, I almost got Fernando Torres, but I just couldn't win him over. In fact, you know what? I'm going to try to get Fernando Torres, Meredith. No, I don't have the money. I did not just search for Fernando's. No, I thought it would be great. The other player I really wanted to get was I'm trying to look here. I wanted to get this guy just because his name is so hard to say, and he's a left winger, which is in fact I'm still going to try to get him. Why not, Meredith? Why shouldn't we have this guy? We'll give him a 2-year, $48,000 a year contract, make him a crucial first-team player. That's going to make him feel wanted and loved. And he's going to get a huge raise coming to AFC Wimbledon. We got the Jake Reeves thing happened. The Alfie Egan thing happened. This guy also was fantastic. Why didn't we pick up this guy in the end? Oh, we can totally afford this guy. We'll just pay. We'll pay way over his demands. Boom. What about? Would you do it for 2 years? At almost double your salary? I know he's really good, though, because I cheated and I looked at the FIFA thing. There's this website where you can find out how good they all are. Anyway, with a few hours left, this is the situation. I tried to get Lucas Leiva, my favorite player from Liverpool, but he wanted $120,000 per week, which I just can't afford. So this is the whole strategy that we've had. We've taken our transfer budget, and we've basically... here, I'll show you our finances. We're running a profit this year, which is fantastic. Very proud of the boys. And as you can see here, we've got some prize money from the FA Cup. Thank you to everybody who bought a shirt. That's hugely appreciated. Our player wages are not that high. Our travel costs not that high. And then we got some player transfer stuff. We got another set of player shirt sales. This is very confusing. Match tickets and stadium maintenance, which has been pretty cheap. Okay, then we go to our budget, and what we did, we just went all in on wages, no transfer budget at all, because we wanted to focus on getting good players for next year, because I believe we can get promoted, and if we can just get promoted, we are going to run rampant next season in the championship with Kaká, and that other guy whose name I forgot, and potentially a third guy whose name I forgot. Time will tell. It's an incredibly exciting situation, so let's just see what happens here in the last few hours of transfer. Contract offer decline, contract offer decline. You guys, what is wrong with you? Both so rude. He's a top player at his current club. You don't want to come to League One, play in South London, the white-hot center of the American universe? Oh. Meredith, have I told you that I'm not entirely convinced that we shouldn't go become Brits again? Yeah. I think we might have made a mistake. I'm gonna continue to try to get both these nerds, because I think that it would be great to sign one more player, and we won't be in a situation like this again where we can sign players whose contracts are ending. So we might as well try these two. These were and left midfielder is pretty much, those are the two best left midfielders, and left midfielder is the role I probably most need to strengthen for next year, other than arguably center midfielder. Oh, contract offer accepted! Hetmataj, prepare him to come to AFC Wimbledon. You're coming to AFC Wimbledon, buddy. You are going to be a Wimbly Wombly next season. Prepare him, Hetmataj. We got to prepare him for the Hetmataj. That is AFC Wimbledon. Congratulations. We've just signed our third player. Alexander, I can't even say your last name. I'm glad you're not coming, because I would have to not say your last name all the time, and it would have to become a bit. Nobody would like it, and this is great. We got 7 hours left in the transfer window. We don't want to do anything else. We just want to hold on to our players, not have to lose anybody, and just live the dream. We're just going to try to run out the clock. Uh-oh, there's been a transfer offer, and it's for Ryan Clark. It's for Ryan Clark, our profoundly unhappy 34-year-old goalkeeper who never gets any starts, and we're going to accept it. Goodbye, Ryan Clark. You were always my second favorite backup goalkeeper. And that's a role that we don't need. So I would say that's good news. But farewell to Ryan Clark. He's a nice person, I imagine. But we've got Shea LaBeouf, and that's the only LaBeouf we need. Is LaBeouf his given name, or is that a stage name? Was he originally named the Cow? I wonder if he was always called Shea LaBeouf. As you can see, in total, $370 million have been spent on transfer deadline day, of which we spent, I think, $240,000. So we got our noses in there a little bit. We got some action in, but we did it. Transfer day has ended. We've got 3 amazing players coming next season to AFC Wimbledon. It's going to completely transform the team, and you know what you're going to see in our next video? Dun, 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 dun. You're ruining my bit. Oh, Joe McDonnell. How can you want to leave in the next transfer window? I just made you my #1 backup goalkeeper. For the good God, you're not going to sit in the stands. You're going to be sitting on the bench. It's much more exciting on the bench. Still never play, though. I want to be very clear about that. Look what's coming up next, guys. If we can convince Joe McDonnell to stay. It's the franchise currently plying its trade in Milton Keynes. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Best wishes. Caw-caw!